Welcome back to NeoEnglish, the podcast where you get better at English, fast. Today, we have a very interesting story about two famous people, Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
That's right. Earlier this week, Trump and Musk entered a bitter feud. Let's talk about what that means, and why it's in the news.
First, let's make sure everyone knows who we're talking about. Donald Trump is a former US president, which means he used to lead the United States. Elon Musk is the richest person in the world, known for companies like Tesla and SpaceX.
This news story says they are in a bitter feud. The word feud means a long and angry disagreement between two people or groups. You can use feud like this: the two neighbors had a feud over the fence, or there was a feud between two companies.
And bitter here means very strong and unpleasant. If someone loses a sports game and feels very upset, that is a bitterish feeling. Or, if you have a bitter argument, it means it was a really tough and unhappy fight.
So, a bitter feud is a very strong public fight between Trump and Musk.
Next, the article says, Washington buckles up. Washington is the capital city of the United States. But here, Washington also means the US government or people in power.
Good point. The phrase buckles up means get ready for something difficult or exciting. So, Washington buckles up means the US government is getting ready to deal with this big fight. For example, we say buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride, or the team buckled up for the tough game.
Now, let's talk about why this fight is big news. A knockdown fight means a very tough or serious argument. Knockdown comes from boxing when someone falls down from a punch. If you say their meeting turned into a knockdown fight, or the debate was a knockdown, drag-out fight, you mean it was really intense.
Exactly. In this case, Trump used to support Musk, even when Musk was not very popular. But now, things have changed and they are fighting in public view. That means everyone can see them arguing, not just in private.
Sometimes the article says off the mark. If something is off the mark, it means it's not correct. For example, his guess was off the mark, or the prediction was off the mark. Here, people thought Trump and Musk would never fight, but that prediction was off the mark.
The story also says Musk became a liability. A liability is something that causes problems or trouble. For example, broken equipment is a liability to the team, or his actions became a liability to the company. So, Musk started to be a risk for Trump and his friends.
Let's review the new words and phrases. 1. Bitter feud, a strong, unhappy fight. 2. Washington buckles up, the US government gets ready. 3. Knockdown fight, very tough argument. 4. In public view, everyone can see. 5. Off the mark, not correct. 6. Liability, something or someone causing problems.
Now, let's tell the story again in a simple way. Trump and Musk, two very famous people, started to argue in public. At first, they supported each other, but that changed. Now, their fight is big news, and people in the US government are getting ready to see what will happen next. It's a knockdown fight and a bitter feud. It's all happening in public view. The predictions that they would never fight were off the mark. Many think Musk's recent actions have become a liability for Trump.
Remember, you can use these words in daily conversation. If you see two people arguing, you can say, they are having a bitter feud. If you think something is wrong, you say, that's off the mark. Or, if you want someone to get ready, say, buckle up.
We hope today's story helped you learn current English. If you want more daily news and to learn fast, don't forget to subscribe to NeoEnglish. See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. And remember, every day is a chance to speak better English.